has William taken the step to strip Meghan and Harry of their titles? We have insider information reporting right now on that one. It actually detailed what kind of action he's taking, what is going on, how he is feeling about his brother and sister-in-law. We'll be discussing about that and stripping of the title more in details in this video. But I want to actually start with this one where experts, they were discussing how Harry has changed after he met Meghan Markle.
The thing is, Robert, when we were on the road with Harry, we never got that feeling that he hated the press then. He was very cooperative with the press.
Yeah, we used to go quite chippy. Yeah,
and we used to go to the pub with him and have a drink with him, and he would say,
but he was always...
And he was different then. He's not, since he married Meghan, he changed. And suddenly he became into...
I think he's...
I think he was fine till then. When he was working for the royal family, he was fantastic.
To a degree, I think he always had an edge, but I do think that...
I never found it.
Well, he did certain things, didn't he? That there was things I remember he did with you that you didn't particularly like. He was quite disrespectful at times, I think.
Well, I think there's most definitely...
I mean, saying he was disrespectful will be an understatement. I think he's more than disrespectful. He's very, very deceiving. He's a liar, outright liar. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Now, I want to actually play another video clip from Sky News as to show you guys how these people, this panel of people, see Meghan Markle living in a la-la land. Take a listen.
It was highly incongruous, and she is living in La La Land. Look, I couldn't even watch all of this interview. This was nauseating. Honestly, it is so it's so full of adjectives. It was inspiring. They're enchanting. This is amazing. The way these two women spoke, I don't know what the takeouts were for anybody, frankly. But what I think is that Harry is speaking his truth, which is that he's a very dejected and traumatized human being, and Meghan is projecting her truth. She knows that her brand has to run on positivity and optimism. So she's just telling a different story. She is a brand. She's an actress. We know that she can project whatever she wants to. And so, it's all about how much Harry loves her and how happy they are. But how can two stories that are so disparate run in alignment? And what I come down to is I think that Harry is a damaged person, and damaged people cause damage. He has no understanding of how to, from his family life, and neither does Meghan, of how to actually build strong relationships. And I think the two of them actually need to sit down quietly with a therapist and work through some of the issues that they have as individuals so that they can have a secure marriage for the future. Look, I don't like to speculate on anybody's marriage, but you can't see...
Okay, so, she's talking about Harry's marriage and how he's so delusional, Meghan living in a la-la land, believing somehow that she has a brand and whatnot. But how all of this impact Prince William? Okay, so a royal insider claimed that this is what is coming from the inside information again. A royal insider claimed while King Charles is willing to put up with the drama of Harry, the king is a king in waiting, means Prince William, king in waiting, won't be patient. This is coming again from a royal insider information. Markle 43 quote made headlines once again after she used her HRH title alongside her new as ever lifestyle products after the Duchess of Dish Soap and Harry reportedly agreed to no longer use their his or her Royal Highness titles when they would be outside of United States and not working as a royal member, and especially after giving up the duties in 2020. The Royal Insider Code suggested Meghan's latest use of her HRH title has fueled William's desire to strip his brother and sister-in-law of their titles when he takes over as king. Now, we do have some other reports and people's suggestion that William is actually going to be initiating an effort in the Parliament to strip the title of both Meghan and Harry, their HRH title officially. And this is what is being reported on some sources. He quotes, this is what is said, he loathes and despises Harry and Meghan with every bone in his body. He believes that they have betrayed everything the family stands for, and the idea that they are using their royal status as a calling card will enrage him. It will not enrage him, it already did. And this is where we see Meghan and Harry. They are not taking any advice. And in this case, Meghan looks like hired someone as an advisor. But take a look at how these people from GB News, they're reacting to the news.
Occasion to try and stimulate warmongering. Now, talking about warmongering, Meghan seems to pop to mind. I mean, Harry, of course, doing that dreadful interview of the BBC where he did actually start speaking about his father's health. But, you know, you might think, do you know what those two need? They need somebody to tell them what to do because they keep making mistakes. Well, don't worry, look no further, because the Duchess of Sussex has hired an administrator who previously worked for Bill Gates as her first chief of staff. Sarah Fosmo is her name, 45 years old, is going to be her most senior advisor. Problem is, though, it seems to me, Michael, is Meghan doesn't really like taking advice.
It's not that she doesn't like taking advice. Maybe she does, but doesn't really listen to any of the advices. It could be that they're crappier than hers. Otherwise, why would she be such a failure in everything she does so far? Like everything she did try to accomplish is starting from writing books, memoirs, doing interviews, podcast. The Lemonada is such a disaster. I mean, she's failing in every step of the way. So yeah, she does like to take advice, but not the advice for which she will have to pay and not still be able to really yield any result for herself. But this is going to be an absolute disaster. Prince William, as we speak, is working on these initiatives, as to what we understand, looking into it as to how he can strip Meghan and Harry of their royal titles. And this is the report from Radar Online that Prince William right now, he is absolutely 100% furious. In fact, it says Prince William loathes and despises Harry and Meghan Markle and will strip, quote unquote, will strip the royal titles after he becomes the king. I think he already started working on that, and the titles will be taken away. Subscribe for more videos.